All right, Shalom Akim is a high spirit wind Judah of the GMS Mississippi camp, giving our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashami, Hawashai, Bahashim, Kudash. I also want to give double honor to our apostles, Great Millstone, Ruel, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right. And, I just got through doing a live stream. When I got done, I had something else to hit my spirit. And was hit my spirit. Well, I just want to say first and foremost, we are coming into the time of judgment. We're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. We're coming to the time of the RFID chip or the mark of the beast being implemented. We're coming into that time, all right? And we're coming into the time that we're going to have to rely on extreme faith, all right? And, we can't have our minds wrapped up on daily affairs. Satan is turning it up. You're going to have temptations enter into your mind that you're going to be mad at yourself for having these demonic thoughts in your mind. Really, they're just say turning up the heat. Ultimately, it's Yahweh Shema Shai turning up the heat. Because the goal objective in the spirit world is for the elect to drop the plow. And when the elect drops the plow, all right, he's going to lose their hedge. So in the time of Jacob's trouble, you're not going to have a hedge. And that's the goal objective for the left-hand side in the spirit world, man. All right? But we are not of them that fall away. We are not of them that depart, man. Right? So, yeah, you're going to have weird thoughts. You're going to have antagonistic thoughts. You're going to have temptations. People are going to come at you with demands, and, your family members going to put pressure on you and guilt trip you out of, they're going to guilt trip you to walk outside of your course and to turn back, man. And make you think, and try to promote shame, that you're not putting your family first or whatever because, of certain mandations they're going to put out, man. Certain mandates, they're going to put out, right? So we have to be ready we have to understand in the spirit what's going on is that it's going to get more intense because we're literally at the end. All right, this is one of the first times we've had a Passover all while we're seeing the mark of the beast unfold, man. Now we're having our Passovers in the middle of the prophecies, man. So that's a marvelous thing in itself, man. All right. But one thing I had on my spirit is I noticed that there's more women, more sisters who watch the videos, and you're watching it for a reason. So it's something in you that's drawing you to that source, and the source is Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So just how we made a sacrifice, the sisters, you make a sacrifice too. I don't make a lot of videos on the sisters, and it's really about prophecy and getting the elect on point. But your sisters who watch it, hey, the Most High seems like the Most High have he's dealing with you too, in the sense of you being in your proper order, so to speak. All right, and there's something that's drawing you to this source. All right, and that's a sacrifice that you make in Babylon too, because there's women who benefit from the feminist movement. And, women who watch these videos, you make a sacrifice to not have that Queen of Heaven vibration and not embrace, social media, all right, like in the Queen of Heaven spirit. And because it's a lot, I'm just tripping over my words. But our women have made a sacrifice. When I say our women, I mean the Israelite woman. She replaced her God-given role as a wife, and she replaced that with basically being in the spirit of the Queen of Heaven, right? And you sisters who watch this video, you made that sacrifice, all right, to not partake in the short pleasures of Egypt as a woman. Like going back to Hebrews 11, where it says King Moses, he refused to partake in the short pleasures of Egypt because he saw the end goal. So he endured the sufferings with his people because he saw the end result, and that was us being in the kingdom. And you women, you have a sacrifice too, because you could play the role of the Queen of Heaven and wear the flamboyant clothes and get male attention and do all these things. But if you really in tune with this thing of ours, if you really following Yahweh Shai whithersoever he goes, all right, then you sacrifice that that little power that Esau projects to give you, and just, humble down and just pay attention to this word, man. All right, because the Most High didn't set you up to teach. All right, He set us up to teach. So we have a way that we have to go by, following the Lamb, but you have a way that you go by following the Lamb. So, that's notable. And Yahweh Shema Shai, He's watching you. He's watching you, and He knows who's sincere. So that's notable. All right, that's noteworthy to say that, the women who follow this source, follow Yahweh Shema Shai, you make a sacrifice too. Just how you had certain brothers, they could go in the world and they could have been rappers and they could have been NBA players, and some of them were already there and they fell back. But you could have been partaking in something that could have elevated you in society, but it would have been against your morals as an Israelite woman. Now that you know who you are, see, America, it promotes everything but morals. See, the Israelite woman in America, she has everything but morals. She's in every circle. She's you'll see an Israelite woman in China. All right, this Israelite woman has this PhD in this master's degree in this, but she's morally deficient, and it never fails. They're all morally deficient, like 99% of them, right? But this truth gives you morals, and that's what really makes you a woman. All right, I just wanted to touch on that. All right, but no, your sacrifices are not going unseen either. All right, but we're all going to be tested. All right, and that test is going to cause a split in the families. But we have to understand, and I'm speaking to the brothers now, the Akim, that we have to understand that, it's going to hurt, man. It's not going to be easy. It's easier to say and done because it ain't hit the fan yet. But the brothers are your only family. The only expectation you should have of anybody having their integrity is the brothers. Because when it comes down to it, our moms might not make it, our dads might not make it, our wives may not make it. Who the people that might most likely gonna make it on the ship is really just the brothers. When I say most likely, I mean, the people who are gonna make it on the ship, your new family is gonna be through the brotherhood. All right. When you look at the brothers, you looking at the kings. And the women that we get, most of them are probably going to come during the time of Jacob's trouble. And the kids that we have, they're most likely going to come from the women that we deal with during the time of Jacob's trouble, because that's the beginning of building a nation. All right? So what we have now, Abba willing, you scripture said they should be saved through childbearing, but a lot of times these women, they could be just here, all right, until we enter a different phase in America, and that's the time of Jacob's trouble. And judgment is coming, and it's finna get bad, man. It's finna get bad. We're coming in a time of judgment, man. All right, nigga culture is failing. A gangster rapper will come out a year later, this nigga dead. As soon as he gets on the interview with Vlad, 6 months later, he's dead. All right, the judgment is here. It's coming. Nigga culture is dead, like honoring niggering. The Most High is fed up. That's why he's fed up with Esau. He's fed up with wickedness in general. He's fed up with wickedness in general, man. So judgment for anything contrary to Yahweh Shema Shai is on its way, swiftly. Hey, that's why the scripture, the Most High cursed out Esau. Surely you're turning a thing upside down. All right. All right, he goes into, turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. All right. But you turn things upside down, man. All right, men can be women, women can be men. All right, you want this kingdom to be mirrored after the kingdom of Satan. You want this kingdom to be a kingdom of Satan on earth, man. And America's gonna be like a spiritual altar to the spiritual demon Satan. But ultimately, it's gonna be an altar to the Most High. It's gonna be a burnt offering through those missiles, man. All right, but with that, man, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. I know I was kind of hitting different points, kind of all over the place, but the spirit, it was just, I felt that it was important. But once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, by Shurah HaKodash, double honor to our apostles, great millstone, rule well, peace and blessings to the house of David the elect, Abba Baal, Kum Yashala, Shalom.